Hello, I'm Miss Drinkwater and I'm going to be going through the dance options at Moorside High School. So we've got GCSE and the BTEC Tech Award. First of all, we've got GCSE dance. So about the course, the students are graded on the GCSE 1 to 9 grade boundaries. It's 60% practical and 40% theory. And the course is made up of two components, performance and choreography, which is the practical side of it, and dance appreciation, which is the written theory side. So here's a little course breakdown. So we're going to go through this in a little bit more detail. So performance, so the performance side of it. So we have solo performances first. So the students must learn how to perform as a solo dancer for 1 minute. So we have 4 set phrases that we work from. 2 of them are assessed as solos. And then the other 2, we use elements of that to create a duet and trio. So the students are grouped into a duet or a trio, and they use some of the elements from the 2 remaining set phrases to generate their own dance. So this is choreographed by the teacher and the students in combination sometimes, but there must be a clearly identified choreographic intention, which is sort of like a meaning and story behind it, and it must relate to mood, meaning, idea and theme. And students must also be required to demonstrate the knowledge and understanding of their performance and the skills required by responding to questions in the written exam. And then the choreography side of it. So this is where students must learn how to respond creatively to an externally set stimulus. So the exam board releases an externally set stimulus, and the students research this, and they can either make a solo dance, which can be a minimum of 2 minutes, or a group dance, which has about 2 to 5 dancers in it. And they create everything themselves. So they choose the music, they choose the style that they want to use, they decide what they want the dance to be about. And then they also create a program note, which is sent to the exam board, so that whoever is assessing the piece has a little bit of a broad understanding of what the dance is about. And then the dance appreciation, this is the written side of the exam, and this is an exam which is 1.5 hours in duration. So the students must be able to critically analyse, interpret and evaluate their own work, and also the professional practice in 6 set works, which are part of the GCSE dance anthology. So I've put a list of the professional works there, and this is really good. It's very, very interesting for the students, and they have a look at all of these different pieces which are very different, and they study the costume, the lighting, the music, the performance environments, the staging and the set, and this gets them thinking like a dancer as well, and it helps them when they're composing their own choreography as well. And they describe, analyse, interpret and evaluate and reflect on the works in short and long answer questions in the exam. So the benefits of this course: the course is ideal for creative thinkers, so it enables the students to build in confidence and prepare them for a greater understanding of performance, choreography and dance theory, which would be really useful. AS and A-level dance are both offered at 6th form under the same exam board, which is AQA, and the GCSE course leads really nicely into this, and similar skills are built upon, and the complexity of the practical work just increases. The specification has been designed to inspire, challenge and motivate every student, no matter what their level of ability is, and it also supports creativity and engagement. Dance is a really powerful and expressive subject, which encourages students to develop their creative, physical and emotional capacity, whatever previous experience they have in the subject. And I believe that the GCSE course really does do this. So now we're going to have a look at the BTEC Tech Award in Performing Arts, which is the dance pathway. So the students, this will literally just be dance. So about the course, it's a level 2 qualification, just like a GCSE. And the course is made up of 3 components in this one, which 2 are assessed internally. Each unit will be graded and a final mark will be awarded at the end of the course. And in each unit, there's an opportunity to resubmit work, which allows for improvement and growth, which is really good for some students that don't work very well under pressure in written exam sort of scenarios. So here's a course breakdown. So you can see there's 3 components: exploring the performing arts, which will be a dance pathway, developing skills and techniques in the performing arts, dance, and responding to a brief. So each component has 2 learning objectives, which are taught through assignment briefs. So component 1, first one, exploring the performing arts. So we would do this through dance. So this component helps the students to understand the requirements of being a dancer across a range of performances and disciplines. And this is where they develop their understanding for dance and examining practitioners' work and the processes that they use to create performances. So you can see I've put a picture of diversity here, and they'll have a look at the roles and responsibilities of this, the application of relevant skills and techniques diversity use when they're choreographing their pieces, and learning about the approaches of the practitioners and how they create and influence performance material to make a really exciting and exhilarating performance. In component 2, developing skills and techniques. So here the students will develop their performance and technique, and they'll take part in workshops and classes where they'll practice and develop physical, technical, and interpretive skills, and this will include expressive skills as well. And what they'll do in here is they'll work from an existing dance repertoire. So they'll choose a dance performance and then applying their relevant skills and techniques, they'll reproduce this into something that they have sort of inspired themselves. Students will review their own progress and consider how to make improvements, and this component has lots of transferable skills in it as well. For example, communication skills, could be working in a team, which is really valuable in whatever you decide to do. Then component 3, this is responding to a brief. So in this component, the students have the opportunity to respond to a brief which is set externally. And working as part of a group, they'll develop ideas for a workshop performance and apply the skills and techniques that they've previously learned and put this into a task. So here is the one taken from last year. So you can see here they've been given a scenario to create a performance for a performing arts health education project. So their stimulus or their starting point is too good to be true. And in response to that, the students need to create a dance piece with a message about the well-being of people in their area. And you know, they can take this as far as they want. They can research about well-being and people in the area and improving health and well-being, and they can research too good to be true, and they create something that communicates the idea to an audience. So why should students choose this course? So the BTEC Tech Award Dance Pathway is very practical. There isn't much theory in it. Even though they do learn about dance theory, there's not a written exam and it's not as heavy as the GCSE. It focuses on developing the core skills and techniques required for success as a performer in the industry. They'll get chances to participate in workshops which explore a range of dance styles. There's opportunities for trips and visits to the theatre and stage shows. They'll also get the chance to perform in front of live audiences because this is how they're assessed for their performance side of it. And again, studying a subject like dance enables you to increase your confidence and self-esteem, and allows you to develop transferable skills such as problem solving and creativity, which are invaluable in later life. Thank you for watching.